Dear students, I am here with the new topic. So your new topic is direct and inverse variation. First we will learn about direct variation. In direct variation, here you can see one quantity varies directly as the second quantity if the ratio of first and second quantity is constant. So let x and y are any two variable. So y will be directly proportional to x, and while removing the symbol directly proportional symbol, we will get a constant k. So we can write y equal k into x. The first thing you should know, if we will increase the value of y, x will also increase. If we will decrease the value of y, then x will also decrease. So k will be constant. Some of the example I can show you, like here you can see perimeter of a square and side of the square is given. So suppose perimeter of the square is 16 centimeter and side is 4 centimeter. So after increasing the value of perimeter, you can see it is 32 centimeter and the side will be 8 centimeter. Here you can see if one value we have increased, the second will also increase. After decreasing it, if the perimeter is 8 centimeter, then side will be 2 centimeter. So you can see that if we are increasing the value of x, y is also increasing, and if we are decreasing the value of y, then if we are decreasing the value of y, then x is also decreasing. So you can see here within all these values you can see one thing is common. What? If we are dividing the perimeter of the square with the side of the square, so here 16 by 4, here will be 32 by 4, 32 by 8, here will be 8 by 2, here will be 24 by 6. So everywhere we will get 4 as constant after dividing these numbers. So the constant value we have to check so that we can verify that these values are correct. If the constant is not same, these values will be wrong. Then after you have to note down some points. An increase or decrease in any one value cause an increase or decrease in other, as I have already discussed. So these two quantities are said to vary directly. Second example you can see, if less number of articles are there, then less cost will be also there. If more numbers of articles are there, then more cost will be also there. You can see example of the pen also. If I have purchased one pen, then I have to pay less cost. If I have taken 20 pens, then I have to pay more cost. So according to the number of articles, we have to pay the amount also. Then after, if more men will work, then they will do more work. And if less men will work, they will do less work. But another thing is also there. If more men will work, they will do more work, so they can finish in less time. And if less men will work, they will do less work, so they will take more time to do the work. So these things we will discuss in inverse variation. Now let's go through with one example. So one question is given that y is directly proportional to x, like this, and that y equal 40 and x equal 200, then find the value of y when x is 15. So here you can see the ratio will be constant in both of the number. So we can write first term x will be 200, which is already given. Second term is 40, means y, which is already given. Third term is x 15, it is also given. And fourth term will be y, which we have to find out. So after putting it in ratio, we have to write in fractional form. So we will write 200 upon 40 and 15 upon y. After cross multiplication, we will write 200y equal 40 into 15. So y equal, we will get 14 to 15 upon 200. After solving the values, we will get y equal 3. Now let's go through the inverse variation. So in inverse variation, one thing is opposite, rest all the things are common. So in inverse variation, just go through the rules. An inverse variation or proportional is indicated when two quantities are so related that an increase in one causes a corresponding decrease in the other, or vice versa. Vice versa means this statement we have to repeat again after changing the increase or decrease. So, and decrease in one cause a corresponding increase in the other means, suppose you are driving a bike. So if you have taken more time means your speed is less, and if you have taken less time means your speed is more. So if one thing is increasing, second thing will decrease. If one thing is decreasing, then second will increase. Second, the ratio of any two values of one quantity is the inverse of ratio of corresponding values of other. So I will show you with example. Suppose x and y are two quantities, and it is said that these two quantities are varies inversely. So we will write x is inversely proportional to y. So while removing the symbol, we will get a constant which will be x into y equal k, where k is constant. Already we have discussed what is constant. Constant will not change anywhere. So already I have given example for bike. Another example, if more men at work, so they will take less time, and if less men are there at work, so they will take more time. Let's start with one example. Here you can see P is inversely proportional to V. So we will get a constant K. So P into V equal K. Now we have to find the value of K when P equal 500 is given and V equal 2. So here we will put the values of P and V. So 500 into 2 will be 1000, will be the value of K.